Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Haley. I run a small crochet business called Hooked by Haley, and today is Tuesday, March 10th. It's currently 8:37 in the morning. We need to get to work, specifically some restock for the aquarium that I had talked about previously. I need to get that done. Hopefully I can get all of it done today. It's all quite small. I even started yesterday. I filmed a little bit of it, so I'm gonna put that here.
Fossilic research specimen notes. And it's got some dragons on it. And this is my very official university pin. So I just journaled in there, forgot about that. Sometimes I journal when I get emotional as well. Getting frustrated. That's part of the process. You get frustrated when you can't get it on the first try. Okay, I'm seeing some form of like a spine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Off of this shared communal historic event. Oh wow. Oh wow. You know what this looks like to me? A crinoid. This is a crinoid. And I've had a few of these spines. Okay, that is crazy. It took away the sort of like frothy texture. And now you can drink it. Big spook. I farted. So just be aware that the noxious gas. Or plushy photos.
Also, yesterday finished my willow. This cutie right here, bow glitter in there, so it is perfect. I decided to make this willow totally to what I wrote in the pattern, so I did the normal horns. I haven't done one of those in a while, so that was fun. And then of course I have the tail detail. But this guy is so cute. He is on the smaller side because I made my stitches a lot tighter with. I will likely still charge $15 for them just because they sell super quickly, so I charge a little bit more on items I know will disappear. So will I need my inventory to last until the last month. For now, like they're gonna actually go in a real basket when they are on the table, but I've been putting them in this box just so I can see them a little bit better. Here are the moon costumes. I have 30, and the goal is to make 50, but we'll just add 50.
I am on my couch today because my laptop decided to do something weird yesterday, so my desk is not that feasible for sitting there and working while also watching something, which is what I do. So I'm here on my couch with a TV, and I have my laptop with my patterns in front of me that I need to use. I started with beta fish yesterday. I only ended up finishing one, which you'll see when I get the other two done. I'm going to continue the beta fish, and I have colors with me already. I'm also running out of stuffing, so I'm hoping that our Walmart delivery gets here at a good time today so that I could not worry about stuffing. These are all the colors I chose for the next beta fish. I also have my eyes with me and all the things I need to make said beta fish, and I'm just gonna get started because we need to get a move on with this restock. I didn't really talk about how much sold. I'm basically out of hermit crab keychains. I am out of axolotl keychains. I sold one hippotang keychain. I've got 2 clownfish keychains that sold. I sold a snail, 2 beta fish, 2 shrimp, a bunch of stuff. So we need to get a restock going, maybe make some new items as well, and then we can continue market prepping for the 2 markets that I plan on having this month. The 2 last Saturdays, by the way, is the goal for this month, and I'm hoping that if it goes well enough, I will continue to go in April because I don't have any markets set for April either as well. So I'm going to stop rambling and get this video officially started. Welcome to the video.
This tiny little roadside chapel, which you look in and see that
the weighing of the wicks, and it was all very formal, really, in my house.
is a true blessing.
It is. Potentially hurt them. Can another person. Someone I loved and who loved me. If it means
because the action will be good, then is it truly a bad action? To be honest, I'm a very new Lux, and I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm overloading you with stuff.
Well, have you come then to confess, or have you come then to seek guidance? Because there's
In a world all by yourself without
routine, you're not sure why. The Lux looks at you. Thank you, Nick. I wish you well in your travels. I should return to my work.
Yes. Yes, you were sweeping outside, right?
I was.
Let me walk you out.
And he steps out at the shadow.
As I walk him out, I will cast Mage Hand and try to grab the orders.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Chaos. We arrived expecting to find Taconis forces, and instead we discovered the burial ground, which was a surprise to us.
So, who are you fighting?
So, I was coping for a child.
No, so much worse. Don't know how bad, but she almost died. I died a little. Yeah.
Oh, a coffin for Halfling.
Yes.
This.
To the left leads to the obelisk.
Thank you.
I think at this juncture, as they're making this point, Julian kind of nods, still looking ahead, kind of takes his blade out quietly, takes a breath.
And Dr.
person who's on my side.
Yeah, Dr. Talter sort of walks along going, does Pin eat or no?
No.
Got it.
Look, I'm gonna come right in. You out of the way.
No, it's great. You're doing so good.
I heard my voice. I screamed too loud in the fight.
Yeah.
I don't think I can scream.
Hey, look, yeah, it kind of has buttons for eyes. Come on.
The first thing is the room is so big, it's cavernous, it's sacred, it's luminous, it feels like a cathedral. And the obelisk goes up, and as your eyes come down, interact with this, again, like 60 feet. It looks corroded and warped, but you see there's a small oven, a space for like sacred coals. Looking at it on that 17 investigation, you look around, Julian, at what happened here, which is looking at the footmarks in this place that is so deep subterranean, there is no wind in it. So you are literally looking at, to you, the core in to attack them while they were, you see basically these people rushed in, two of them went over to try to close the stone, to close the door here. One stood
interacting with or using tools on anything in those tiles, assuming I can get close enough. All right, what about the final goal? Have is a couple of things that we can reach. That's about it. And of course we can plan our parsnips. We can only unlock 2 more tiles with the money we have. So let's go ahead and see how many places we can farm here, and we'll give them water. All right, well, let's hope for some rain. And let's see how much those parts.
I feel like I always look so different in my living room lighting than I do in my office. Anyways, I had to change my shirt because I was getting really warm. I also went outside because our groceries got delivered, so I went out there and got all of it, and that made it 100 times more hotter. Granted, I am enjoying the warmer weather. I just was wearing a sweatshirt and I couldn't do it. So I changed, and I also had to put my hair up. In my office, my really bright white light shows differently than I do in here. Honestly, I feel like in this room, I look older than I do in the other room. Anyways, it is like 2, little bit past 2, I think. I stopped in between making stuff. I ate lunch. I almost ran out of stuffing, but I did not. And of course, just now, a few minutes ago, I stopped to put all my groceries away. But I have finished 2 betas and 2 shrimp. I did not tell you I was gonna make shrimp, but that was the next thing on my list anyways. So because I started with some colors of the betta fish that required me to use 4 shrimp, I just decided to sit here and do the shrimp as well. I will show you all of the betta fish, starting from the one that I made last night to... Sorry, a random man just walked up to my front door and he scared the living mess out of me. Anyways, I will show you the betta fish, starting with the one that I completed last night, and then the one that I completed today, and then the second one, and then the shrimp, okay? This is the one that I completed yesterday. I really, really like this colorway. It just screams like golden sunshine beautifulness. I actually looked up pictures of real betta fish to kind of get inspiration on some colorways that I would want to do that look realistic, and a yellow one came up, and I had never seen a yellow one in real life before, but this is beautiful and I would love to see a yellow one in real life. The next one I did, I went for like a, not so much a red, but like a pink orange red color way thing, and I think this one also came out really, really pretty. I ended up doing a solid red one to begin with, which you would see in my other video. Don't remember what it's called. It's probably just weekly vlog making stuff for an aquarium or whatever. But I did a solid bright red one, and I believe that one sold, but I did want to do one in kind of the ombre-ish 3 colors. This one's, the middle one is very close to the body color, but you can tell that it's 3 different colors. Really pretty, reminds me of a sunset. Honestly, both of these together almost remind me of a sunset, just together, you know? Very gorge, perfect slay. And then the third colorway I did was blues. I did do a blue before, but it was with like a really, really dark blue, almost black, to a lighter blue. And this time I did bright blue to a darker blue. And I think this one also came out really, really, really well. These look much more tropical than the ones that I made before. Definitely my faves so far. And all 3 of them together are just so perfect, you know? Getting those done, obviously this is the one that I was talking about when making the other shrimp. I made 2 shrimp because I started with 3 in the store and 2 of them sold. The one that didn't sell is the bluish green one, which I made a joke about being the radioactive shrimp from Walmart. I don't think it sold still, but of course I just made 2 regular ones, one in a lighter color and one in a darker color. Obviously almost the same as the betta fish. That is what I have been up to today. And I'm not done because it is still, you know, working hours. I have decided that I want to make a bigger plushie. I found this pattern on Instagram. It is a free pattern and it is quite large. I'm using these colors, blue and yellow, and I'm using them to make a giant flounder. And by flounder, I mean flounder from The Little Mermaid. Obviously, that's not what the pattern is called, but that is the colors that I'm doing because that would just be so cute, right? It is a free pattern by blue.bina on Instagram, and I have had this saved for a little while now, so I am going to make this pattern. It was either this or clownfish, which would be orange and white, but I need to save my white because I currently have a commission order that I need to do of 2 white bunnies, which I will get to eventually. She needs them before Easter, so I have a little bit of time to do them. I am going to get started on this flounder fish. What is flounder just a fish type? Yeah. Or am I thinking of that incorrectly? Is flounder literally just named flounder because he's a flounder? My 3D printer's done. Anyways, I'm gonna get started, okay? Cool? let's get to work.
61 tiles after that until the price of tiles increase, and the unlocks there will be the last time we're able to only pay 100 gold per tile. All right, here we are. Now out of bonus tiles, we're gonna start with unlocking a path over to the mountain lake so that we can catch lakefish. I'm gonna buy this rare crow in celebration of such a successful winter and to protect that ancient seed we might be planting in the spring. But that ancient seed isn't the only exciting thing. Real quick, to finish off that bundle and get our 25 bonus tiles. That's not a job. Do either of these at the moment. Still waiting to see one I can do. All right, we can unlock our path to the museum here. That was let's see what we get from all those. Oh my god, of course, there's a daffodil right here. Hello Maru, do I have fun working on the farm? Oh, we've walked in on Abigail playing some video games. We would get to play with her, but we can't quite reach her. Get those berries. Oh, okay, fine. Really gotta get beneath the bushes, I'm learning. We gotta...
It's 5:04, 5:05. I got the plushie done, and it's very cute. See? See? He looks a little derpy from the front, but I did double check, and that is what the pattern said. Otherwise, very cute, very big, very large. Because it's after 5, I am going to be done for the day because I need to get dinner started, and I don't think I'm going to be able to start a plushie and finish it before I have to stop anyways. So this was the last thing that I made today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to Wednesday. It is almost noon, I believe. It's like 11:30-ish. I am going to get started on some keychains today. We have axolotls we need to do. We have hermit crabs we need to do. We have clownfish, maybe. I only have 7 keychain rings left, so I have to place an order for those, and I'm also running low on safety eyes. We'll figure it out. Mainly the keychains, we only have 7, so I think I'm gonna do 2 hermit crab keychains, 2 axolotls, 2 clownfish, and then 1 hippo tang. I think that's what we're gonna do. Either way, I'm gonna get started on hermit crabs. I already picked out my body colors. Obviously, I'm going to do a classic red one, and then I picked out this blue that I want to do as well. This is the color turquoise, so blue and turquoise, and then the shell color is just going to be this tan color. And I'm gonna add the keychains last, so I don't even have those with me right now. I'm just going to make the plushies and then continue on making the other things like the axolotls and stuff. Honestly, this should not take me 5 hours to do, maybe a couple. I do have to end a bit earlier today because I need to cook chicken before I make a dinner. It calls for pre-cooked chicken. I gotta do that, but we do have a little bit of time. So Wednesday, hermit crabs, axolotls, clownfish, and maybe the hippo tang. If we get around to all of it, they're really small, so hoping that we do. Let's get started.
For the freebie again. The TV's off. Are you serious? Not gonna lie to y'all. Anomaly. That's an anomaly. That's an anomaly. The hairdo.
Evaluation and more exclusive advantages. Choose between the beach or the city and let the adventure begin. Book before March 16th, only on Ryu.com or in the Ryu app.
Was there a sensitivity slider at the main menu? No, bus stop. Glass has got some dookie on it. I want to see the screen blink every 5 seconds. Who was those footsteps? And look, it says press F. I literally was doing it. Dare I say game of the year even? Huh? Oh, you must be here to pick up the item I sold on, let's see, Quick Buy, right? We'll see, what was that supposed to be, eBay? Who is that standing behind you in the hallway? Who is that? Really? Sometimes the nightmare is the part that makes sense. I can't sleep. Why's all the lights off? After 1. The reviews on this game was good. Game controls. Some objects can be interacted with by clicking or approaching. If you don't want to zoom out on stream, be like, whoa. Nah, it's all good. It ain't fully showing up. We good. All right. Game look clean. Not gonna.
Hello? It is 4:18. And I've been working. And by working, I mean I got most of the tiny plushies done I needed for keychains. I was going to do 2 clownfish, but ended up not doing that because I just really want to save my white yarn until I can get a premier yarn order. So let me show you all of the plushies that I got done. They don't have their keychains attached, but they are done to that point where they would be ready to have keychains attached. So I made 2 axolotls, one in pink and one in green. Here is the pink one. This is the green one. I did 1 hippo tang like I mentioned before. I just did the classic Dory colors. And then I did 2 hermit crabs like you saw before. And I did 1 in red and 1 in this light turquoise, which I think I told you the yarn color is turquoise. So I think I'm gonna do some extra bigger plushies to make up for the fact that I don't have the clownfish keychains. But as I mentioned before, it is like 4:20 and I need to end my day because I need to start dinner earlier because I got a pre-cooked chicken. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We are on my living room floor, as you can tell. I have 3 giant bags. By the way, it's Thursday. 3 giant bags next to me because I desperately need to do inventory because my first market is rapidly approaching. We have this weekend and the whole week of next week, and then I have a market. I'm going to sign up for it because they only open it a week in advance. So because it's a Saturday, I'm hoping that they open it either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Either way, I'm gonna be checking every day of the weekend and hopefully it'll be okay that I get in. I'm going to do this inventory because I need to know what I have and what I need to make and yada yada yada. You see what I'm saying? 2 turtles for $15, 2 book sleeves for $15, a snake plant for $15, 3 beanies, all for $25 each, a boba. This I made a really long time ago and I'm honestly not a fan of it now that it's back in my hands, but I was charging $15 for it. Might decrease the price a little bit just so I can get it off the table, but 1 boba. Just kidding, there's 2 of them. Didn't realize that there was another one. 2 bees for $10 each, 1 kiwi bag for $30, 9 sparkly scrunchies for $5 each, 2 water bottle holders for $20 each, 1 medium solid color jellyfish for $15, 5 bandanas for $10 each, 3 baby frogs for $5 each. I originally had these priced, I believe, at $9 and they just didn't sell well, so I'm marking them down to a $5 item. Giant fluffy chicken for $20, a bunch of chickens all for $10 each, 2 ducks for $10 each. I have octos. Currently I'm holding 2 in my hand. I'm pricing them at $5 each, but I have way, way, way more along with whales, which you'll see in a second. They look like this. Also $5 each, and I have a ton of them, and I'm not counting right now, but just know that I have a ton of octos and a ton of whales for $5 each. I have 3 mushrooms for $12 each. I have leggy frogs. I don't know how many I have. Like I said, I probably have more in a different bag. This all came from the boutique so far, so it's all in its separate bag, but just know that I have more leggy frogs and they're all priced at $10. Finally, from this bag, I have 2 small elephants and they are priced at $10 each. Finally, we are done with that bag. We're gonna move on to the next one. Obviously, you'll see repeats probably, but alas, I'm trying to organize as we go. So, 4 turtles, 10 more leggy frogs, a tiny little Grinch for $15, 2 more white chickens, 2 blue chickens, 3 more ducks, 2 full-sized axolotls for $10 each, 5 of my mesh market bags for $35 each, 13 more octos, again, $5 each, 15 more whales, 1 lonely little penguin for $10, 2 pairs of fingerless gloves for $15 each, 2 hot chocolates for $15 each, 2 ice cream cones for $15 each, 2 candy corns, 1 in purple, 1 in pink, and I unfortunately didn't sell these at my markets last year. I guess they just weren't really popular. I did have an orange one and that one did sell, but the other 2 did not. So I think I'm just going to put these away for now and not sell them until next year. However, I was selling them for $25 each. Another seasonal item that I had that didn't sell was this pumpkin Jellycat, and nobody really liked it enough, so I'm gonna put it away until next year. I was selling it for $20. I have 6 of these flowers. I'm going to charge $15 for them. I have a pickle Jellycat. I'm going to charge $20 for him. I also have an olive Jellycat. I will also be charging $20 for this one as well. I have a stack of pancakes. This is also a Jellycat type situation. I'm going to be charging a bit more because this is a lot of sewing. So this one will be $28. I have a mouse with a blueberry and I am going to be charging $25 for this one. I have 5 capybaras and I'm going to be charging $15 for them. I have 3 ice cream bunnies, 1 in pink, 1 in mint, and 1 in vanilla. And these are pretty big. I am going to be charging $35 for them. I have 1 little fluffy monster thing and it didn't take me very long. I'm going to be charging $15 for this guy. I have a larger elephant here. I am going to be charging $28 for him. I have a bunch of fruit turtles and I have, I think, a total of 9, and I'm going to be charging $25 for them. I have 1 shark, pretty medium sized. However, he took me a second, so I'm going to be charging $20 for him. I have 1 Granny Rocco bag. This one is going to be $30. 5 more square pot holders. I have a total of 14 soap savers and I'm going to be charging $10 each for them. I have 12 dish rags and I'm going to be charging $5 each for these. I have 8 mini eclairs. I'm going to be charging $10 for each of them. I have 8 mini macarons and I'm going to be charging $10 each for them. We have just went through every bag that I have full of inventory. I added everything up. I made sure to double check everything that I had, made sure everything was good to go. So the total for the amount of inventory that I have is $2,754. Not bad at all, but we still have some work to do. So I'm gonna try to keep building my inventory, even though if I feel comfortable with the number, I'm not gonna slow down. I have more markets coming up, so that means restocking if things go out of stock, all that stuff. So we're gonna keep going, keep rolling. It is currently 12:42. I got what I needed to get done, and it's also raining, so sorry if you hear thunder or rain pelting the side of my house, it is like actually storming. It's pretty crazy. I've decided what I want to make next. I'm going to continue with some bigger plushies so far. If I find something that I really like that I want to like market prep that is tiny, specifically like $10 items, I will. But for now, I want to make something like a one-off, like I have been for a while. I'm going to do a free pattern on Instagram by Seaside Crochet, and it is a citrus slice, specifically in orange colors because I have a lemon turtle, and also I've just been using a lot of green and I don't want to use up all my green for this. So I have decided to do orange. It takes a bunch of different colors, but mainly the orange colors. The brighter one is going to be the inside of it, and then the darker orange is going to be the outside of it. And then of course it has little feet like a jelly cat. So I'm going to get started on this. I'm hoping that if I get this done and I can figure out what I'm gonna make next, I could make a few items today. So we'll see. Let's get started.
Whoa.
What the hell?
That's weird.
Ella Lentini, never seen her. Rami Malek. This is so cool.
Incredible. Cool. Dude.
Noah Fleece. Here we go.
Then she begins.
So weird, no one works there.
What?
You know, again, everyone's together on the anniversary. Me and Josh see
This is a private home?
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Oh, here she is.
Oh my god.
This is Josh. Yes, what a fake ass smile. She's still with Mike after that prank.
Time to meet and greet.
She hasn't learned a fucking.
It is me again. It is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I got the orange slice Jellycat done, as you can see in the background. All he needs is a smile, a nice little smiley face, and then he will be done. Like I said, this is a free pattern on Instagram, but it will be in my description below if you want to go follow it yourself. I think what I'm gonna do is start on a commission order that I have been needing to do. I am just going to do the bodies and probably won't have time to finish the rest, but it is bunnies in overalls, one in a lavender overall outfit and one in pink, I believe, either pink or blue, don't remember, but I'll have to go back and look at it. But I'm just going to start on the bodies and then go from there. Happy Friday. It is 2:22 p.m. I didn't do anything. I was being really lazy today, and so I didn't do anything. I did, however, start the commission orders, just trying to get through the white yarn, see how much I'll have left. I went through 1 skein of white, and then I didn't feel like getting up to get the second one to start the second bunny. I basically have all of the first bunny's body. The only thing I didn't finish was one ear. I started one ear and then I didn't get around to finishing it because I ran out, but the rest of the body is done. So I'm going to save that for another time just because I don't feel like doing that today. I wanted to do something very Eastery, very springy, just because my market next Saturday is obviously before Easter. Easter is a little bit early this year. I feel like every Easter rolls around, it's like mid-April, late April. But this time it's early April. I am going to make some peep bunnies. I made these last year and they sold really well. So I'm going to make a couple of those, maybe 4 to start off with. I'm starting off with a pink color, very Eastery, very marshmallowy. And then the second color I'm gonna do is blue. I believe this is just plain turquoise. So pink and blue, obviously. I might do one in yellow, but to be honest, I think I want to save my yellow just a little bit longer because I think I'm gonna make some ducks, and if not ducks, something else with yellow that might be a little more important. So I'm going to do pink, and then I'll do blue, and then I'll see where we are in the day, considering it's already 2:20 something. Let's begin.
Pieces, the bang, if you will. Get another one of these. Wrap it around. Okay, and then bullet and unwinding for like an hour or two before I actually go to sleep has been so nice. Like having my little lamp right there. Also, I wanted to give an update on using the Hatch alarm clock because I feel like, I don't know, not that no one has asked here, because did I even talk about how
I'm gonna go upstairs and look. Yo, Trish with the 10, thank you. Check the basement. Wait, is there a basement? Wait, this house has no basement. We're golden. Surely this can't go back. Press E on the wire. Do you really think I haven't tried that? I am at a loss right now. Wait! No, it's gone.
And what happened next?
I'll tell you tomorrow. It's getting late and I'm really tired. Let's get some sleep.
Okay, Granny.
Okay. Good night, Grandma.
Good night, Granny. Night-night, Granny. You have a good night.
You should already know what day it is by now. It is Sunday and I need to end this video. So I started to make these mini tulips by somebody. I think her name is called BearniaToys on Etsy, and they're very cute. I've been eyeing them for quite a while and I actually made 4. So I have one in wow, I almost called this blue. One in red, one in pink, and I'm going to add white around their eyes and do a little mouth. And then I made 2 more, one in orange and one in blue. So I have a total of 4. I'm sure I'll make more. Got 4 done. I had a friend come over yesterday and I had made a new friend in that process. So we hung out, we played like blackjack, poker here, and then we went to dinner. That has been my week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love if you left it a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe to see more of me and my journey of my little tiny small crochet business. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.